Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. A little revenge game for you. What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, I thought Siegel got us off to a really good start and kind of ran out of gas. Sonny with the big hit to kind of get us going there. And then Sonny had another 2-out RBI hit, followed by Espy's double that scored a couple runs, gave us a little separation. I thought Wiley did a nice job of just kind of holding it down right there in the middle for a first relief appearance of the year, and then I thought Staggs was outstanding.
What was the difference between the team you saw play this team in Jacksonville versus tonight?
We got some hits with runners in scoring position tonight, and then we were able to get the run game involved to kind of create a couple runs there late, and there were some big swings and some big moments, and we delivered.
Obviously, Ross has another really great game. What have you been seeing from him lately? What has gotten him off to just such an amazing stretch?
Well, if you sit down and watch it, besides just the quality of the at-bat, just look at the results of it. Like there's hits to left, there's hits to right, there's hits back up the middle, there's 2-strike hitting, there's walks, the bunt game's involved. He's capable of doing all those things. It's really tough to put all that in play, but he looks pretty locked in right now.
Same could be said about Sundin, another multi-RBI game for him.
Yeah, and 3 bullets, I think, and some really good at-bats, and he's been doing that for 3 weeks to a month right now.
You have Wiley and Dom coming in as relievers this time. Since you kind of pulled them from the weekend rotation, what have you seen from them in these relieving positions and what you saw from them tonight?
Yeah, I thought they were both good. Like Wiley was good in that short stint. The velo was fine. He mixed in some breaking balls. I think he got a strikeout on a changeup there. He needed to do that. It's different, right? Like starting's one thing, relieving's another. He needed that appearance because that's how we're going to need to use him. Just like Staggs, we wanted to bring Staggs in with a runner on base to get that there. It's just different. And I thought he handled it pretty well. Diama's almost made a great catch. Ball pops out of his glove. Tough break there, but I thought from that point on he was outstanding.
Road stretch here, a long one. What are you expecting to see from your guys, especially as you get to Oklahoma State?
Yeah, I want a really good practice tomorrow and get ready to play another quality team on the road. And the quality of baseball that we need to play in all 3 phases needs to step up if you're going to do this stuff on the road in this league, because you got Oklahoma State and that Missouri State team is a really good team, and then you got to go to Texas Tech, which is one of the hardest places to play in the country. So we got to play really good baseball and to give ourselves a chance and see if we can make a run at this thing.
What did you see from Grant Sequinai, who's kind of made a home for himself here at the midweek starter spot?
Say that again. What was the last
What'd you say from Grant Sequinai, who's kind of made a home for himself at the midweek starter spot this season?
Yeah, I think early on he was commanding the baseball. He pitched through some traffic and he was rolling there. I think he kind of ran out of gas there in the 5th with those 3 walks, and it was a perfect time to get Wiley in there and see if he could pitch with some runners on base and put him back in that opportunity. But if you're in the 5th inning and we're winning and you're commanding the ball in the midweek, like you're giving us a chance to win. Would I like them to throw in 7 innings? Yes, but that's not going to happen every time. He went out there, competed, gave us a chance to win.
Talk about getting hits with runners in scoring position there. Just how can you kind of keep that with consistency going forward? Because I know good response from last weekend, but yeah. How do you keep that consistent going forward?
Yeah, that's day to day, right? Like every at bat is its own battle, and it's organic. No 2 are the same. No 2 pitchers are the same. Can you figure this thing out by knowing what type of hitter you are? Take that up to the plate against the guy that's out there and have a plan and execute that plan in the biggest moments, and that's something you got to continually work on. There's no luck to this. You can't just get up there and swing. You got to have a plan. You got to figure it out. You got to compete at the highest level.
Ups and downs throughout the conference schedule this season. What's been your main key takeaways as the season's rolled along?
Yeah, I thought there's some times where if we just play better baseball, we got a shot. Obviously, that's on me. We gotta get these guys playing at a higher level as far as the team defensive part of it and the hitting with runners in scoring position and some of the pitching in spots. That's the biggest thing. I would like to see all 3 phases roll at one time. I think there was a stretch there where we did that, and this team could be pretty special if we do that. We just got to figure out a way to get back to doing that.
How do you keep?
Last question.
How do you, and with you talking about how you play better baseball, you have a chance to win, how do you kind of respond to that through the course of the season, just as a coach, when you know the talent is there, it's just not goes your way?
Yeah, and I think there's certain things that we do that needs to be at a higher level. You can't practice at a certain level and expect the game to be at that same level. You got to take the practice up. We got to do a better job. I thought our practice, honestly, last week was average, and we got below average stuff on some stuff that we're actually should be really good at. We got a shot tomorrow to really get after it and get ourselves rolling for Thursday, for a practice again at Oklahoma State, and do that again, and then get ready to play a really good team on Friday.
Awesome. Best luck on the road, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.